Alright, so what's going on, guys? I generally don't post gameplay like this, but I figured I would because the gameplay was pretty solid, and I got a lot of confirmed. So, we're not going to talk about the gameplay. That's not the topic of the day. The topic of the day is Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I want to kind of talk about what I expect from it. And I know Advanced Warfare technically just came out, but, I mean, not many people play it now, and Black Ops 2, we know Treyarch is a superior COD developer, so I figured I'd talk about their next game. So Black Ops 3, what do I expect from it? Of course, I expect it to be a good game, and I'm pretty sure it will, because if we look at Treyarch's track record, we'll see, you'll see nothing but just greatness in terms of COD. I mean, they're not perfect, don't get me wrong, their games are not perfect by no means, but they're better. I mean, we got World at War, we have Black Ops 1, we got Black Ops 2. They make good games, they make pretty solid games, not perfect, but they're much better than Infinity Ward, way better. So, what I expect from Black Ops 3, of course I expect balance, and I think one thing that I want to get kind of nerfed is the LMGs, and you guys might disagree with that, but I feel like the LMGs were a real serious annoyance. I feel that I'm not sure if I should really, I'm sorry, no, keep the LMGs. Don't nerf them, I guess keep them the way they are, but what you need to nerf, or just take out the game, don't nerf it, just completely remove it, is the target finder. I feel that a lot of games, especially just, not even just shooters, games in general, a lot of them, they tend to kind of appease to the scrubs. They tend to try to help the scrubs. You're not gonna get better by you giving them these cheap tactics, like target finder. I can't think of any other cheap site right now, or cheap attachment or gun, but you're not gonna make these guys better by giving them these cheap weapons. The only way they're gonna get better is by consistently playing and improving, consistently playing. And I think one thing that they need to do for at least Xbox 360 and PS3 is bring back the bring back Ground War, because in Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts, Ground War isn't even there. I guess they say that like the current gens or the last gen systems can't handle it. Man, I don't believe that. I just really don't believe that. But I would like to see them to bring back Ground War for the last gen or previous gen. And another thing is, give Ground War some more maps, because really they're limited on some. Just make some maps only for Ground War, like only Ground War maps, like big enough for 18 people and enough so people, actually have something to, to keep playing, because Ground War can get really repetitive if you don't have enough maps to play. And of course, gun balance. I think the guns actually are they're really well balanced in Black Ops 2. I know some of you may agree, some of you may disagree, and some of you may agree. But I like the Cap 40. That's kind of annoying. But there's some guns that are pretty crazy. But all in all, generally the guns are pretty well balanced. You got some guns better than others, some guns that can beat others from long distance, and I think it's pretty cool. Like, for instance, if there's a guy with a Scorpion, he's beating you close range, pull out an AN-94, pull out an M8, fight him from a distance, the guns are really well balanced, and there's not a single gun that I can't use. I'm not counting snipers and RPGs and stuff like that, but SMGs, assault rifles, even snipers, sniper rifles, and things like that. And you guys know me, I can't stand snipers because they just drive me insane. But yeah, just kind of key elements like that, like weapon balance, maps for Ground War, just just new and more fluent maps in general. Like Advanced Warfare, I can at least say about that game is that it doesn't really have any bad maps. I don't even know a single map that I do my best to absolutely avoid. I like all the maps, and I hope that Black Ops 3 can kind of follow that trend and give us, nothing but really, really good maps. That's all I really want is good maps, weapon balance, and that's about it. And of course, they need to bring back the old way of regen health. Stop making it take forever to regen. I think that's kind of crazy and stupid, because Advanced Warfare, it takes forever to regen health. So that would be cool. And I want usable guns. Weapon balance and usable guns, I just find that just to be so important. I just find it to be so important. And one thing they should bring back in terms of game modes is War. Bring back War. Make sure to keep Hardpoint, the regular TDM, kill confirmed, all that stuff. And I think they should they should throw another game mode in the mix of just, you know how Ground War just has domination, TDM, and kill confirm. They should find something else to throw in there just for a mix. And one thing they should add, and I've always believed this, they should add a mercenary domination playlist, or yeah, that, or like a mercenary Ground War playlist. That way there's no full parties running in there trying to get clips with snipers. Make a mercenary Ground War. How does that sound? Mercenary Ground War. Or make like multiple Ground War playlists: Ground War TDM, Ground War domination, Ground War kill confirm. You know, make just multiple instead of just one. That way people have a lot to choose from. Yeah, it may kind of, you know, divide up the playlist and kind of make it slightly unbalanced, but I feel like it wouldn't hurt anybody. I would personally play the crap out of a Ground War domination, like Ground War domination mercenary playlist. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be mercenary. I would prefer it though, but tell you what, instead, just make a mercenary Ground War playlist and make the rest just Ground War TDM and Ground War domination, things like that. I feel like that'd be really cool. That would be freaking amazing, actually. So let me know in the comments below what you expect from Black Ops 3, what you hope to see, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a wonderful day. Actually, I want to say this real quick. I think what would be really cool if they actually went back to World War II. You know, like the World War II kind of era. I think that'd be pretty cool. But let me know in the comments below what you think about that, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.